Coming up next on SportsCenter, can the Warriors keep their perfect season alive, or can Joe Johnson and the Nets stop them?
Monday Night Football recap as well. Who is in and who is out of the playoffs? NFL players. We'll also show you the playoff picture.
We might even throw in some top plays. I mean, not top plays of the week.
Those plays are super bad.
Only on SportsCenter. Brought to you by Jumper Juice. That was good.
هلا اجا الزعيم العظيم على دين الشعب يقول اني حاكم كريم
11 billion lighters are stolen every year in America. Don't be a victim. Use a lighter leash. Remember, only you can prevent lighter theft. This message was brought to you by the Invisible Lighters of America.
Want to add more power to your daily experience? Do you want to be yes, then buy
Amiibo!
Touch the Amiibo to the Wii U gamepad and watch the tape. Available. These fine retailers.
This is SportsCenter.
Welcome back to SportsCenter. I'm Grant Devlin alongside Jay Farrick here. A lot of exciting stuff in sports this week. Undefeated Golden State Warriors taking on the Nets. Week 13 of the NFL is in the books, and the playoff picture is right around the corner. And the not top 5, we have that as well.
Yeah, Grant, some really ugly plays this week that you do not want to
Those
miss.
plays are disgusting, but they're so funny. Let's recap Monday Night Football as the Redskins taking on the Cowboys.
Here we go. After a touchdown and 3 field goals each, we're tied at 16 points apiece.
Whatever you do not kick the ball to Lucky Whitehead, because you know what's going to happen. Bam! 46-yard return all the way to the Cowboys' 44.
Oh, baby. All right, Castle steps up in the pocket, fires to Dez. There we go, Dez. 13 yards on the play. 30 seconds left in the game.
You know what, Jay? Ultimately setting up that 54-yard field goal for Dan Bailey. God, he is such a stud, you know. He's 90% on the year. And he ends up 14 seconds left. Cowboys win it and breaking the hearts of all those Redskin fans out there.
You know, they really thought they could start something or secure it in the NFC East.
Yeah, the final score right there, 19-16 Castle with no touchdowns, but enough yards to win the game.
Kirk Cousins, 22 completions on 31 attempts with a touchdown and 219 yards, but not enough to win the game. Also, Grant, you know what? A little bit of history happened in that game.
You know what? There was a lot of history in that game. Jason Witten, first off, reaching the 1,000 reception mark, putting him at the 12th of all time and second amongst tight ends. That is just outstanding.
Really big, actually a huge game for the future Hall of Famer.
Well, starting with the NFC, the undefeated Panthers with the first seed and the Cardinals in second. The biggest drama, though, is the Battle of the North, Jay. I am not talking about the Civil War.
Civil War.
I'm talking about the Vikings and the Packers, first in their division. What do you think about that, Jay?
You know what? I'm feeling the Vikings and quarterback Teddy B are going to build a bridge over that water and defeat the Packers.
Well, Jay, I'll tell you right now, Green Bay is frozen. So they won't be needing the bridge, so you just can walk across the ice. Right there.
All right, looks like I'm going with the Packers then, Grant.
How about the AFC, though?
The AFC, we got for starters, the Patriots lost to the Eagles, which vaults the Bengals to the #1 seed. Broncos #2 in the AFC.
Broncos are doing really well, too. They actually.
Bengals beating the Browns 37-3.
That was a slaughtering.
Huge. For the record, I got a quote from Johnny Manziel. He's going to be starting quarterback probably.
I'm excited to see that.
I don't have a drinking problem. The team just has a drinking problem.
Sounds like college. He hasn't left Texas A&M just yet, you know.
I know. I think.
You know what? I don't even know it could help or even hurt the Browns at this point. You'll be seeing the Browns for sure, 100%, getting the #1 draft pick in June next year. So
don't draft another Johnny Manziel. That's all I can tell you.
You know, he might actually go to the Cowboys or the 49ers. We might have something about that here pretty soon. So I mean, we'll look out for that on our ESPN.com. So
/Jay and Grant.
Backslash.
All right, we got coming up next, we have an interview with Murphy, the legendary Chico State men's basketball towel boy.
Oh, man, he's just a stud.
Yep.
Right after this.
Crazy guy.
All right. Thanks for having me, and let me tell you about how I became the Chico State
men's basketball, Towel Boy, 2015 through the 2016 season. So it all started last year. I had a few drinks the night before, and I was laying on my couch a little hungover, a little buzzed still at the same time. So I go to a friend's house who says, "Hey, do you want to go to the Chico State basketball game?" And I say, "Sounds like a good time." I meet up with the old man there as I'm sitting courts, as I'm feeling like Jack Nicholson, rooting on my team as they go to war with the San Francisco Dragons. I remember it very exactly after I heard the voice of the microphone say, "No rushing the court," I looked behind me thinking rebelliously, we will all storm as one. Chico State Wildcats live on forever. So, as I'm front row, I decide to rush the court. I'm surrounded by monsters at this point, and I'm by myself. I turn around to see none of my fellow brothers or sisters had come and helped me. No one had rushed the court. I was surrounded by giants tripping balls as cops rushed and put my hands behind my back, as you can see, like this. As I had no defense to this, I was rushed out and immediately asked many questions. The alcohol and acid had been doing a lot of damage, but not as much damage as I had done to the team and their morale, and the fact that they needed me the next season, and now, currently, I am the Towel Boy for the Chico State Wildcats. Thank you, and thank you, America.
Welcome back to Sports Center. This is Grant Devlin alongside me, Jay Farrick. How about that Murphy character?
He is a character, Jay. I will tell you what, I'm really surprised that the security there didn't even tackle him. They're so understanding.
Yeah, they said he was a towel boy, but it looks like he was just flying his American flag trying to storm that court.
No, I do not disown that as, if someone wants to fly their flag, we're good to go.
All right, after this commercial, we're going to go to Jessica with the Not Top Plays.
Hi, my name is Missy, and like most women my age, I struggle with daily discomfort every day down there. So I talked to my doctor about Vulvasil and I took my life back. It's time for you to get relief right away, like I did. Talk to your nene, talk to your doctor about Vulvasil, and get your nene back with your veve, baby, Vulvasil. Do it every day, day.
Saucin', saucin', I'm saucin' on you. I'm swaggin', I'm swaggin', I'm swaggin' on. I'm ballin', I'm ballin'.
Deadly fatality.
Hi, I'm Jake, and I'm here to tell you, if you eat Taco Bell, you will die. Millions of Americans have suffered in the past week, and it has raised questions and instilled fear in our entire nation. And it should spark fear in you. Just don't.
Back, we're about to take it over to Jessica with your Not Top Plays of the Week. Here we go.
Exciting stuff.
Hi, I'm Jessica Briggs with your Not Top 5 of the Week. At number 5, Mets, Cubs, Kyle Schwarber. He overestimated the dive there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Coming in at number 4, Arizona State versus Utah. Utah tries to get a little fancy. Brendan Kobe across the end zone to Bubba Poole. Doesn't work. That's a safety there, even though the referee gave a wrong signal at the end of that play. Stupid zebra. It's still a safety. Texas Tech and Kansas at number 3. Red Raiders trying to close this game out, and this touchdown could have done so. But 2 Red Raiders are fighting for the ball. It scores 3. Kansas running back scoops it up and gets some middle yardage, though the Red Raiders did manage to hang on for the win. And they did manage to hang on for the win. At number 2. This is number 2. What's number 1? Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free! Picked up by Michigan State, Jalen Woods-Jackson. He scores on the last play of the game! Happy birthday, Lucas! That was incredible! Okay, now I say that was number 2. This is the worst play in the history of sports. Griff Whalen, for some reason, snaps the ball to Colt Anderson, and they come up well shy of a first down, as you can see right there. You can see right there. Ouch! That has gotta hurt. That's number 1, SportsCenter's Not Top 5. Now back to you, Grant J. in the studio. Go Cowboys!
Wow, those were some interesting plays. I don't know what the Colts were even thinking there.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
After that, it's time for some Warriors highlights. Roll Tide. I mean, roll that Warriors package.
Roll Tide, Jay.
Here we go. Warriors had a little trouble last time that they faced the Nets. The game ended with a Dubs victory in overtime. We got Festus Ezeli catching the lob from Curry. Klay Thompson also had a very hot first quarter. Draymond Green also coming off a back-to-back triple-double as he goes down the lane and swoops it in.
Warriors fast breaking. They're absolutely unstoppable. Usually, you know what's going to happen next. Steph going to be Steph. 3, baby. Let's go.
The Warriors would eventually win this game, pushing their record to a perfect 22-0. We got Andre getting Iggy with it on that dunk right there. You know what, Grant? What do you think the chances the Warriors are going to go 34-0 and beat the Los Angeles Lakers record for most consecutive wins?
Well, you know what, Jay? I really have to think that those I just love Steph Curry, actually. You know, he plays with high tempo and consistency. It's something special to watch. And the whole team is an all-around dynamic and competitive team. I do believe these Golden State Warriors have a chance in breaking that record.
This team's chemistry is just so unreal. Their bench is better than half the league starters.
It's
Anyone
unreal.
come in, they're
It's
all
just-
6'7", 6'8".
I honestly could picture them going 40-0.
Draymond Green, the LeBron of the West. That's what I'm saying. You know what? We got one more topic we're going to start talking about. We heard that ESPN is coming to Chico. They picked their Division II college basketball game of the week. It's going to be the second week in February, and it's going to be at Chico State versus
Really? At Chico
Cal
State?
Poly
Wow.
Pomona.
That's gonna be
Grant,
awesome.
you went to Chico State, didn't you?
Absolutely. I love Chico State. It's such a great town and whatnot. Shout out to the Wildcats and Adam Morgan, one of my professors, who helped me start my broadcasting career. And it's huge for Chico. It's going to be a great time. And always have a solid basketball team there, and both men and women.
You know, the game is going to be
awesome.
played against Cal Poly. They're currently 8-0. Chico has a solid roster as well.
Yep.
They're 7-1. They played Arizona on national television earlier this year.
That was a good game to watch.
Got manhandled, lost by 40.
But hey,
good first half.
you know what? It was good for Chico to get out there.
Hopefully you can cover that game, though, at Chico State. That's your alma mater,
I
right?
would love to see that, you know. That would be one for the books, putting my career in full circle, you know, back to my roots.
Back to the roots. After this, we got a few more commercials, and then we're going to be wrapping up the show, I'm
Wrapping
pretty
up the
sure.
show, absolutely.
But
Thank
I'm
you very
not a
much.
rapper. Christmas season is coming. Get that wrapping paper out.
Merry Christmas, Jay.
Are you tired of intimidating girls with your 18-inch biceps and shredded abs? Well, I have just the thing for you, Dad Bod Light. The Dad Bod says he does not meal prep every Sunday night. So if a girl wants to go to Taco Bell or $5 pitcher night, your Dad Bod is totally down. You can get a 6-pack of Dad Bod Light for $9.99 at any of your local bars and liquor stores. And for a limited time, you can get this Dad Bod tank for free with a 48-rack purchase. Get your Dad Bod on now.
Tired of all your bad luck and meaningless relationships in the greater state of Minnesota? Stop using all those other dating sites, they're the worst.
I'll lay gain right
Don't
now.
you know, up north we use Minnesotans meet.pop to get oot in a boot.
Already have a keeper.
Another great match made oot in a boot at Minnesota.
Already have a keeper.
Go Vikings!
Drink like the royalty you were almost meant to be. Baquash water is the essence of superior hydration. All of our water comes directly from the water bottles of celebrities who did not finish their drinks. The water has literally touched the lips of the world's elite, such as professional highlight player Stephen Langford, or K-pop phenomenon Bubble Pop Peach. Call now for your bottle of Baquash water and taste the celebrity status.
Excessive alcohol consumption has always been an issue in college towns, especially in Chico, California. Cheap drinks encourage excessive drinking, which is all fun and games until someone gets hurt. So please, college students, be safe, be accountable, and drink responsibly.
All right, that's it for this episode of SportsCenter. Stay tuned for Duke's playing North Carolina next. That's what's going
Yeah,
to
the
happen.
Tar Heels are going to actually take this one. I believe it. It's tuned in Sports Center at 10 tonight. Catch today's highlights in sports, baby. Let's go.